Thank you very much. This is the first celebration. And what we're watching now is ADC come on. We don't get to go. ADC come on. Thank you very much. To recognize my brother and friend, Senator Barak, my brother from Katsina State, you are welcome. I also want to quickly recognize the former Speaker Pro Tempore of the House of Reps, Dr. Segun Segba, Honorable Segba. We have also the wife of the Governor of Adamawa State, Mrs. Koni Aruna. We have John, today I've recognized you already. I'm shorting it so that we have Senator Atiku. We have my brother, politician, lawyer, Nollywood actor, my friend and a reliable Nigerian, Kenneth. We have the former Director of Finance, Honorable Nina Okeke, former member of the House of Representatives. We have my brother, we have also one of the most vibrant publicity secretary in the history of PDP history, Kola Olomodino.
The men in Nigeria, the men in APC, El-Rufai, Peter Obi, they are all here. Mr. Peter Obi, Mr. Nasir El-Rufai.
Everybody one house. Sit as the king you are. Get to sit and sit down as the king you are, everyone.
I was a presidential candidate in a different party, the National Conscience Party. I was an aspirant in PDP. You have no say. You are not an official member. You are just a candidate. So the two most important people, and those guys were smart, and they got them, the chairman and the secretary, the national secretary. They were both present there today. You understand? So, of course, if I'm aggrieved, have I not been aggrieved forever for PDP? Could I do anything? We're powerless. Even governors of PDP today are powerless. We can go on there and insult them, abuse them. They can't even talk. So, if today, now as people have left, I hear Damagun is now saying that he's going to woo them. There was another report that he said they will sanction them. You can't sanction them and you can't woo them because they've already left. These are not kids. They were begging for 2 years just because Wike lost a presidential bid. Wike lost vice presidential bid. He has remained inconsolable. I say it every time I speak about him. Good guy, Mr. Infrastructure, but this anger, you can't forgive.
Yeah, but he must be formidably powerful. I mean, to have taken over a party, and all of you left because of him. I mean,
if you have Tinubu behind you, you will be powerful. Wike, I dare him to join APC tomorrow. Tell him that if he has the guts, let him join APC. The president told him the other day, when you are ready to join us, we will welcome you. He can't. Because for him, it is better to reign in hell than to serve in heaven.
Yeah, because he's already essentially got
his grip over the PDP.
Right.
He's the capo di tutti capi in PDP.
ADC coalition with David Mark as interim chairman, former Senate President David Mark and ex-Governor Ralph Oregbesolo were appointed interim chairman and secretary of the African Democratic Congress ADC during a closed-door meeting in Abuja yesterday, July 1st, formally launching the party as the platform for a united opposition ahead of the 2027 elections. Major opposition figures involved include Atiku Abubakar, Peter Obi, Nasir El-Rufai, and Rotimi Amaechi. The coalition spokesperson, Balaji Abdullahi, emphasized that ADC was selected for its openness to reform, describing it as malleable enough to be molded to the coalition's vision, while marking it as nobody's coalition and not a front for any single individual. APC's reaction, dead on arrival. The All Progressives Congress APC dismissed the coalition, with spokesman Bala Ibrahim describing it as dead on arrival. He expressed confidence that President Tinubu will win re-election in 2027. APC framed the coalition's meeting as proof of improving national conditions, no insecurity, no power outages, while arguing the coalition is a waste of time and composed of previously defeated politicians destined to fail again. Summary and interpretation. Stakeholder position. ADC coalition and opposition present the ADC move as a strategic, reform-driven unification to rescue democracy from authoritarian drift under Tinubu. APC believes the coalition is unserious, overconfident in its own victory, and dismisses the ADC rebranding as ineffectual and short-lived. What happens next? The coalition must navigate internal dissent, for example. Dumebi Kachiku has criticized the forced takeover as illegitimate, and ensure full buy-in from ADC's grassroots, a concern raised by a party faction challenging the appointment's legitimacy. The APC will likely intensify its messaging to shape the narrative, and paint the coalition as politically expired, in advance of the 2027 polls. Bottom line, ADC coalition, launching a two-pronged political assault: name recognition via Mark, Obi, Atiku, El-Rufai, and narrative reform. Democracy rescue. APC response. Quick to discredit the coalition as non-threatening, a predictable messaging strategy aimed at preserving confidence in Tinubu's position.